emblematic. It's it seems to have a lot more depth than some of the work you've done otherwise. Yeah, the more narrative things in some cases seem almost slight by this, you know, mixed in contrast.
I mean, my new work, thanks to my old work, starts doing a job.
Something very oriental about this too. It seems like it's a very, almost like Japanese or something.
Point the light straight up. Look at the ceiling here, Gino. Can you get a shot of that? Pressed tin ceiling. This is one of the nicest spaces on the island. It's the Preservation Institute on Center Street. And it's a absolutely fabulous place to have any kind of event. They've had an art all thing going on here tonight, Saturday night. There's paintings all over the walls. There's a band playing in the other room. There's videos playing tonight. I understand one of them was yours, Gino, right? And it kind of goes back to what we were talking about before, about watching what's going on the island and all that. This is a great thing to have on a Saturday night in February. Apparently a lot of people thought so, and we're down here.
What happened? Well, tell me.
What happened was that there was music, there was, George read a story.
I read a story.
You read a story,
There was
yeah.
music, there were people, there was a huge crowd of people.
Was there really?
There were twice as many people. Lalani was here.
Yeah?
And people were looking at others, and they were talking about stuff, and yeah, it was just really happening. It really was.
Well, there were a lot of other things happening around
Like
town
what?
too.
Like what?
Like the Tree Fund wine tasting party.
Blind tasting party?
Yes.
Who wants to taste blind people?
No, wine.
Oh, wine. Oh, that's why you went to wine. Oh.
No, and then we went to the casino.
Yeah.
And
oh, there's food, Lalani.
but this was supposed to go till 2 o'clock in the morning, I thought. Why did everybody leave?
I don't know.
Hi, Melanie Chop.
Melanie Chop.
I know Melanie. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are
I
yourself?
saw you riding your bike, didn't I?
Probably. I ride my bike everywhere, pretty
And
much.
Karen Shaheen.
Except for here
Karen
tonight because I
Shaheen.
had stuff to do.
It's Chop
What
and
did you do
Shaheen.
tonight?
It's not stuff.
Oh boy, you are.
Can we go over there and talk about it?
You're more than welcome to go over there and talk.
Will you come with us?
stuff?
I'll
All right,
come with
let's
you.
go.
I'll have
Okay,
my
hang on.
15 minutes.
All right, yeah.
15 seconds. Hang on for a second. I gotta.
What is it that you do, Melanie? actually?
Well, if you have to categorize it, surrealism. I don't title any of my paintings. I pretty much let people get whatever out of them they feel they can get out of them. I think every piece of art speaks to each individual person by itself.
What's the medium, generally?
I mix oils and acrylics. Most of these are a layer of acrylic, and then I'll go over it with oil to smooth out the lines a little bit more.
Probably really good.
Yeah. Did you study art?
I had no formal education. The public school I went to had a horrible horrible art teacher. And so I pretty much just studied at home. I got a lot of books on it.
Right.
And I just have done it consistently since I was very young, so.
But, I mean, what's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
The point is in and of itself. I think art is probably the only thing that separates man from animals. Every other function we have in life, we have in common with animals, no matter how much more elaborate it is. But art is the only thing that animals don't do just for the sake of art. Just for the sake of it in and of itself.
Does it, I mean, you're the artist. Does it do something for you as well as doing something
Oh, definitely,
for everybody
definitely.
else?
I think if I kept all this stuff in my head, I'd be I'd be in a lovely white room with padded walls right now. Although the
Some light on the sketches over here. You see that already?
They're very nice. Really good.
How is it? You're a fairly young person.
yeah, I'm 19.
How is the art community on Nantucket as far as being supportive for anybody who wants to be an artist?
I think it's very supportive. More so of seascapes than anything else, of course, but I think it's definitely becoming a much freer place when it comes to surrealist and unusual art.